All right, multiplicity. So multiplicity of a 0 is equal to the number of times its corresponding linear factor occurs. What does that mean? Well, let's factor this, and I'll show you what that means. So f of x equals x cubed minus 6x squared plus 9x. Well, first of all, the GCF that comes out of that is x. And I'm left with x squared minus 6x plus 9. Well, what two numbers multiply to 9 and add to negative 6? Well, x minus 3, x minus 3. Okay, how many times does x minus 3 show up? Twice. So that has a multiplicity of 2. So whenever you see something that occurs twice, you can write it with an exponent. And how that works is something times itself is said to be squared. Squared, if I said 5 squared, well, that's 5 times 5. It works the same thing with linear factors. X minus 3 squared is the same thing as x minus 3 times x minus 3. Okay, so what are the zeros and their multiplicity? Well, my two zeros are my two factors. Well, x, if I set x equal to 0, that's a 0. And it only occurs one time, so this has a multiplicity of 1. I'll say m for multiplicity. And then the other one, if I set that equal to 0, I get 3. And how many times does that occur? Twice. That has a multiplicity of 2. And that's multiplicity. Multiplicity is pretty simple.